Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching a brand new season on the channel. That is right, this is season 1 of Teen Wolf. This has been a most anticipated shows on my channel, you know, ever since we watched the Vampire Diaries and the originals and legacies. This has been a highly requested show, consistently in the comments saying once that is finished we need to dive over to Teen Wolf and get watching that, because it is kind of a similar thing. I'm not too sure if there's vampires in it. You know, obviously the Vampire Diaries was called the Vampire Diaries, so we definitely understood what was going on there. And with the title of this show, Teen Wolf, I am kind of guessing it is about wolves. But it was shocking when we found out, obviously, there was witches and werewolves in the Vampire Diaries, so maybe we do get extra supernaturals in this show as well that we can get excited about. All I know about this show, honestly, hand on heart, is there's a character in real life. His name is it Dylan O'Brien, and I've seen him in The Maze Runner. And recently, in the Taylor Swift video, All Too Well, I think, we've said it, and that is it, mate. Dunzo. I don't know anything, don't know anybody in the show, don't know what the show is about. And you know, that is the best time to go into a show, isn't it, when you've got a blank slate and you don't know what to expect. So just obviously a quick plug for the channel for new people here. If you do enjoy these types of videos, and we do have a Patreon where every video that is uploaded to the YouTube does get uploaded on the Patreon, maybe a couple of weeks, months before, depending on what series come out, so you can go over there and watch that. But if you just care about the YouTube videos, the full episodes will become free when that video is uploaded. So if you're interested in supernaturals, we already do have legacies, pretty much every single one uploaded to the channel to present, all of the originals and all of the Vampire Diaries. And we have Fate, the Winx Saga as well, and Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, if you guys are interested in any of those supernatural shows. We also have more different things on the channel you can go and enjoy as well. So that is a quick plug on the channel. Thanks so much for everybody that has been recommending different seasons. Like I said, we are gonna smash through season 1 of this one, then we'll dive over and maybe watch season 2 of another program, then come back to season 2 of this, like I said, to keep the channel consistently going with different shows and engaging different audiences, as well as keeping up to date with new shows on Netflix. It gives a big variety, so hopefully guys enjoy it. So this is season 1 of Teen Wolf. We will be uploading every single episode, loads of them. It's like 100 episodes, so can't wait to dive into this long series. Thanks so much. Hopefully guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash like, really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump in to episode 1 of season 1 of Teen Wolf. This is lacrosse, isn't it?
Styles, what the hell are you doing? You weren't answering your phone. Why are you a bat?
Saw my dad leave 20 minutes ago. Dispatch called. They're bringing in every officer from the Beacon Department and even state police. Joggers found a body in the woods.
Nobody knows yet. Just that it was a girl, probably in her 20s. Well, hold on. If they found the body, then what are they looking for? They only found half. We're going. You're the one always bitching that nothing ever happens in this town. What if whoever killed the body is still out here? Also something I didn't think about. Maybe the severe asthmatic should be the one holding the flashlight, huh? Come on. Styles!
Oh, where's he going?
Wait up!
This guy looks like he's gonna have an asthma attack.
Stay right there! Dad, how you doing?
So, do you, listen to all of my phone calls? Where's your usual partner in crime?
He said he wanted to get a good night's sleep for first day back at school tomorrow.
Well, young man, I'm gonna walk you back to your car, and then you and I are gonna have a conversation about something called invasion of privacy.
But this guy might get killed now. He's on his own in the woods, mate, after somebody's been killed and ripped apart. Oh, there's a body. What the hell? Yo, mate, he should be literally dying. Well, oh, he's been bit. Oh, okay. This guy's been bit. I'm going... I do apologise because obviously my knowledge of all this supernatural stuff is related to the Vampire Diaries. So I'm just going to, whatever I know is going to transition over into the first 3 episodes until I figure out what the different things are called. You know, different shows have different things and obviously different ways of transitioning. And obviously in the Vampire Diaries, you have to transition into being a wolf if you use a bloodline of one of the packs. And if you killed somebody, it triggered your curse and you turned on a full moon. That's what we know in the Vampire Diaries. Maybe this is kind of like Spider-Man, yeah? You get bit off the spider, you turn into Spider-Man. He's got bit off this creature. This guy is going to be a wolf. He'll be one of the first ones. Scott, is it? Now, it's interesting because he didn't tell his dad that his mate was in the woods. He was doing him a solid, yeah? He was being a good friend, not stitching. But it kind of left him in a bad position. There was a murderer or a thing out there that was killing somebody. And, you know, he just left him in the dark on his own. But there was loads of police officers around there when they first got to the top of the hill and they lay down and they looked, there was loads. But then when he got caught, it was only his dad and didn't see anybody else. And I'm surprised that nobody else is around seeing this creature run after him. But also, he did find that girl and it ate all the legs, didn't it? She was from her waist up, like she was on the floor dead. So this is crazy, actually, because obviously, like I said, in the Vampire Diaries and stuff, they never really consumed bodies. Yeah, they drained them of blood and they killed them that way, but never, like, physically eating them. Guy's got a Porsche coming into school. Oh, it's Colton Hayes.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Too dark to see much, but I'm pretty sure it was a wolf. Really? There are no wolves in California. Found the body. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is seriously gonna be the best thing that's happened to this town since the birth of Lydia Martin. Hey, Lydia.
As you all know, there indeed was a body found in the woods last night. The police have a suspect in custody.
Yo, he's got mad hearing. Look, it started.
Everything except a pen. Oh my god, I didn't actually forget a pen.
Hopefully Beacon Hills will be your last stop for a while.
She's coming into the class.
We'll begin with Kafka's Metamorphosis on page 133.
That jacket is absolutely killer. Where'd you get it?
My mom was a buyer for a boutique back in San Francisco.
You are my new best friend. So, this weekend, there's a party.
You should come.
I can. It's family night this Friday.
But if you play, I'll have no one to talk to on the bench. Are you really gonna do that to your best friend?
Oh, they keep saying he's going to be on the bench. He's going to be the captain or whatever soon.
Doesn't that make first line?
Call! Yeah, you're in goal. Try not to take any in the face.
Oh, he's going to have some sick reactions. Before this happens, right, my first ever introduction to lacrosse, yeah, I've never seen it played in real life at all. I don't know where they play it. Now, my first ever introduction was American Pie with Stifler and Oz, mate. They played on the lacrosse team, didn't they? Do you remember? That was like, and I always thought, what's going on there, mate? Because he had it obviously in the nets and he used to launch it and people used to catch it. And I think, bloody hell, mate, you gotta have some sick, that's some skill, that, mate, to literally like catch the ball like in the little small net like that. And he literally just pinging it around everywhere. And then when I joined a work, like one of my first ever jobs, my boss used to be a player for England. How mental's that? I was like, where did you even learn this game? Like, I feel like it's a posh people game. Just because it's so, like, I don't know. You can't physically see it easy here in the UK anyway. Like, you have to make an effort to go out the way to find it. So, like, stuff like that is interesting. But this guy has got, I'm going to say vampire hearing. I'm going to say it's wolf hearing. Like, but the same as in the vampires where they can hear people. It's enhanced. They can hear lots of things. Now, I wonder if you can tune it in and down from the distance. Because obviously, if he could hear her outside on the phone call, that means that he can hear inside super loud. And I wonder if he can fine tune what he picks up and when he decides to. Do you know what I mean? Or if his senses are enhanced consistently. Because like I say, in the vamps, they say that their like emotions and hearing and everything is like 10 times more than a normal person when they're in the transition phase. Well, when they transitioned over. So again, it'd be interesting to see what this guy does. But you know, because people think he's an underdog here, I want him to strive and succeed. I want him to be so good in net really fast. I want him to save everything.
is that?
I'm not sure who he is.
Look at him, mate. He's a good friend, him.
I don't know what it was. It was like I had all the time in the world to catch the ball. So all this started with the bite. Right. But if you see me in shop class trying to melt all the silver I can find, it's because Friday's a full moon. Maybe the killer moved the body. If he did, I hope he left my inhaler. Those things are like $80.
Oh, here we go.
This is private property. Sorry, man. We didn't know. Yeah, we were just looking for something.
Yeah, he's the one that bit him.
That was Derek Hale. You remember, right? He's only like a few years older than us. Family, they all burned to death in a fire like 10 years ago.
It's like Damon vibes, coming in with his leather jacket, mysterious, dark. Do you know what I mean? Do you reckon it's healed up? Yeah, I knew it. Look at it. Not even there. Yeah, I like it. It's a different approach. Do you know what I've got to say? I like it, mate. We didn't... I can't explain it. That's good. It's good. They're scared of wolves. They're scared of, like, dogs or whatever. It's just little things like that. I think it's really impressive. Like, whoever's thought of that, it's just really good. It fits in so nice and easy. It makes total sense. Never seen something like that. I do like it. And also, that guy who's through the lacrosse thing, the final shot, Colton Hayes or whatever, I know him from Arrow. I like him in Arrow. Like, he seems like he might be an arse here. So it'd be really interesting to see somebody that I really like. I actually follow him on Instagram. Like, I really like. And then maybe dislike on this one. It'd be really interesting.
I didn't see it. I took my eyes off the road for like 2 seconds to change the song on my iPad, and then this dog, it just came out of nowhere.
It's all right. You okay?
Ah, he looks good. I love it when they change eyes.
Yeah, I have a shirt in my bag.
Oh, I don't want to trouble you.
That was loads of trouble, that, wasn't it? That dog is well nice.
Thanks for doing this. I feel really stupid. I don't know, because I freaked out like a total girl.
What kind of girl are you?
Tougher than that.
So, looks like she's gonna live. And I'm pretty sure she'll even let you pet her now. If you don't want her to sue. I heard this breed.
Ah, he's doing well. Doing well, son.
What?
You have an eyelash on your cheek.
Thanks.
Is it really family night on Friday? Or do you think maybe you'd like to go to that party with me?
Family night was a total lie.
So is that a yes, you'll go?
Definitely yes.
Oh, wonder if it's gonna go to a full moon and he changes. Alright, as done, mate. Guys waking up outside. It's good. It's good. I like that. Insinuation, like, without showing us. Mate, that does not look like a wolf to me. I don't know what that animal is. Like, if that's a wolf in this show. That's fair dues, you know. I'll adjust to it. But to me, a wolf just looks like a big, massive dog. That looks like some extraterrestrial creature, mate. It looks well mad. It looks well like enhanced. It does not look like a big dog.
How about you tell me where you're getting your juice? Where are you getting your juice?
Mom does all the grocery shopping.
You're gonna tell me exactly what it is and who you're buying it from, because there's no way in hell you're out there kicking ass in the field like that without some sort of chemical boost.
You on steroids?
What the hell is going on with you, McCall?
I can see, hear, and smell things that I shouldn't be able to see, hear, and smell. I do things that should be impossible. I'm sleepwalking 3 miles into the middle of the woods.
I don't care how long it takes.
He just blatantly told you. So if you're going to find it, you're just going to find the truth.
Fiber analysis came back from the lab in LA. They found animal hairs on the body from the woods. It was a wolf.
If you don't make the cut, you're most likely sitting on the bench for the rest of the season. You make the cut, you play. Get out there and show me what you got.
He's giving me Tyler vibes. That's a naughty goal.
Get over here! What the hell was that?
I don't know.
It was a goal.
You're starting, buddy. First line. Come on!
He's well interested. Look, he knows, mate. Look, he's searching it all up.
Get in. You gotta see this thing. What then? Remember the joke from the other day? Not a joke anymore. The wolf, the bite in the woods. Okay, well, when a wolf's alone, it howls to signal its location to the rest of the pack. Are you seriously wasting my time with this? You know I'm picking up Allison in an hour. I saw you on the field today, Scott. Okay, well, what you did wasn't just amazing, all right? It was impossible. And there's the vision and the senses. And don't even think I don't notice that you don't need your inhaler anymore. Dude, I can't think about this now. You think of my life as somehow perfect. Why are you trying to ruin it? I'm trying to help. Change can be caused by anger or anything that raises your pulse, all right? I haven't seen anyone raise your pulse like Allison does. You gotta cancel this date.
I wonder if he's ever done anything like that before. Do you know what I mean? If that was the first time, he's thinking, wow, what we're doing. My question is, how often is a full moon? Now, I know that sounds ridiculous. You might say, oh, is it like, you know, is it a cycle? Or is it, do I look outside now and it's full and I might look out tomorrow and it's full? I never look up in the sky at the moon. Never. I couldn't tell you if it's ever full, half moon, no moon. I wouldn't know. Or is there a cycle that actually happens? Because he clearly went to sleep last night and it was a full moon and he woke up in a cave. He's saying it's going to be a full moon tonight as well. And he must have got bitten like 2 nights ago when it was another full moon. So that's kind of like 3 full moons in a row. And I don't know like how often a full moon comes. Also, my other question, well, not question, what I thought was very interesting is that he said that the reason the wolf howls is to signal to the pack that, I don't know, they're in danger or something, and that means that he's signaling to other wolves around there. It's very, very interesting. I knew that. I think a hyena, when they laugh or something, make that noise, it again is to signal to their pack, so to speak, that they're okay or their location. I knew it was in that, but I actually really enjoyed the way they've dropped the information in. We haven't seen transitions of many wolves. Yeah, we see the glimpse where he got bit and the one in the woods then, but we haven't fully focused on the transition or the appearance of a wolf. We've focused on the aspects and the traits and insinuations. Walking into the cats, he don't like him. He looked at a dog, it helped him. Yeah, like, and just stuff like that. I think this is a very interesting approach, the way they've addressed it in episode. I've liked it. I'd literally just send him a picture of that and say, explain this then.
Mom!
And her name is?
Allison.
Allison.
Oh, I'm not having a safe sex talk with you.
Oh my god. No, I meant about keeping the tank full.
Look at that absolute mint car. I wish I had that.
You agree?
What? Yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh, I like it. He knows it, mate. He's gonna follow him.
Allison. I'm a friend of Scott's.
Go away. Listen, you gotta find Allison. She's fine, all right? I saw her get a ride from the party. She's... What? Derek! Derek Hale's the werewolf. He's the one that bit me. He's the one that killed the girl in the wood.
You went with
Derek's the
Derek.
one who drove Allison from the party.
This is decent, actually. I'm liking it. That's not a story I expected. Really interesting. Now, is it going to be a full-blown wolf, boom, 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 running through the woods or whatnot, or is it just going to be like super speed on 2 legs running? But also, I need to know if there's a difference between this is a werewolf and a wolf, you know, because before they said wolf and then he was like, no, not a wolf, a werewolf. And it's like, all right, differences. I never even thought. I just call them both the same thing. Hey, he's looking well hairy now. That's actually pretty good. He's on 2 legs.
Hi, Mrs. Argent. You know what? Crazy doesn't even describe.
Allison, it's for you.
He can control it. Oh.
What do you hear? Run.
Oh, he's been shot. Stabbed. Who are these guys? Hey, that's interesting. So there's like wolf hunters.
Who were they?
Hunters.
You mean you? You did this to me!
Is it really so bad, Scott? That you can see better, hear more clearly, move faster than any human could ever hope?
That's what I say all the time.
The bite is a gift. We're brothers now.
Who bit him? Do you reckon it was him that bit him, or maybe someone part of his pack? That is, my question is this a gift or not? Definitely is a gift. If someone offered you that, would you take it? 100%, my opinion. Let's say in a Vampire Diaries, if I got the chance to be a vampire, would I click of a finger, mate? I would have done it instantly. You know, I would have been a wolf as well, or a witch. You know, they're all sick. I preferred the vampires though in the Vampire Diaries. I liked how they had super hearing. These have got it here. Super speed. But these seem to have got it here as well. It's very good. But also the fact that they can't die unless it's a wooden stake was a big bonus. I don't know if these guys die. We'll find out. But again, I love the vampires and their traits. Now, with a click of a finger, I would have took it. And 100%, if I don't know his name yet, Dylan. Yeah, I'm going to call him Dylan O'Brien right now because I know Scott. If I was Dylan, mate, and I knew that a bite would transition me, I'd be all over my mate to transition me. But like, come on, bite me. Bite me now. Bite me. That's literally what I'd be all like.
You know what actually worries me the most? Say Allison, I'm gonna punch you in the head. But you might want to come up with a pretty amazing apology. Revel in the awesomeness of the fact that you're a freaking werewolf. Come on, if I have to, I'll chain you up myself on full moon nights and feed you live mice.
I like it, mate. Look at him standing by him. He's a good friend, him. Said it a few times this episode, but he seems like it ananyway.
I know, and I'm really sorry. I am. You're gonna have to trust that I had a really good reason.
Am I gonna regret this?
Probably.
It's my dad.
Oh, no way. To be continued, mate. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay, that is going to wrap up episode 1 of Teen Wolf. Very interesting. Did I like it? Yeah, I really did. And I am actually going to go and watch episode 2 in a minute because to be continued, like it says, I'm really excited to see it. Now, like I was just saying there in a little bit, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That is what he's going to have to do. Now, to me, yeah, her dad should not know that Scott was the werewolf. It looked nothing like him, yeah. He had his face transitioned. He had, I don't know, he had like a bigger nose and big ears and he was dead hairy. And like, yeah, okay, his appearance is kind of the same, but it definitely didn't look like him, not from an appearance sake anyway. Now, the interesting thing for me is looking at it on this, it's like when they transition, they stay in a human form. That's the best way you could put it. Like I said, I don't want to compare shows a lot to other ones, but the only one that I am very similar to right now is the Vampire Diaries. So I have to use a little bit of my knowledge of stuff that I know from there to here and just try and flip it. Like, so in that one, when he transitioned into a wolf, it was all fours and it was a big, massive dog, and he did obviously run around like a werewolf. Here, it looks like he's transitioned into, I would call it a half-breed. Half werewolf, half man, and he still had his like speed and stuff. But what I'd love to know all the powers like that these werewolves will get in this show. Now, obviously, like I said, so far we've seen that he's got crazy. I was gonna say vamp hearing again because that's what it's been to me for over 300 episodes. But crazy hearing, and you know, we can hear it from really far away. Now he's obviously got a bit of speed and he can heal as well after being hurt, which add 2 big bonuses. So I would like to see if there's any more stuff that we haven't seen yet. I would also like to see how his friend is going to deal with it. Now, he seems to be a really good friend. He was cheering him on when he was saving the goals before he even knew that he was a wolf. And, you know, what is actually interesting, what's just come to my head about this wolfie thing is he was dancing with this girl at the party, wasn't it? And he was looking over and he was looking at, I don't know, like the head lacrosse player's girlfriend, she seems like a person that would bounce around the star players, you know, like, so say like I was the star player of the lacrosse team, she'd be with me, but then if somebody else come over, Scott, and he started, I don't know, dominating, she'd just leave me and jump over to him, you know, and she's not actually with people because she likes him. Maybe it's because of what they can offer her, I guess. I don't know, it's an interesting one, that. I hope Scott doesn't leave this girl here that he's actually starting a little bit of a relationship with or getting a connection with to move over to her. I wouldn't like that. But in terms of his friend, I think he's a really good friend. He was trying to give him some good, solid advice. He was cheerleading him on. At the start of the episode, he didn't get called him into his dad, did he? When he said he was in the woods, he said, I was on my own. I mean, Scott was obviously left in a pretty bad position, though. Let's be honest, because he was in the woods, there was a dead body, and he needs an inhaler. He don't need it now. And yeah, he was attacked, wasn't there? But lucky for him, he's enhanced him. Like, they say he's called Derek. At the end, has just said, mate, it's a gift. You don't want it right now, but you will do. And regardless of what's happened, we are now brothers. Really interesting. He's actually really ripped, this guy, as well. I did not expect that at all, like, when it happened. But I loved the way the show kind of introduced the wolf without showing the full transitions of it. Like, so his first transition, we didn't even see it. He woke up in the woods. It was a good transition as well. He was in bed and he turned over and he landed on the leaves and he woke up somewhere else. Very good. It shows that he transitioned, he blacked out, he didn't know what happened. I like as well how he stared at a dog that was in panic mode or whatever, showing like some alpha moves, eyes transition, dog was calm. I like how he went in to feed the cats, he was all scared of him, he was all like, you know, crying and going erratic because, again, he's like a wolf and they fear him. Again, it's really good. Like, I've not seen that stuff portrayed before. I like how he's watching himself transition as well, his claws coming out, his fangs, he was watching it in the mirror. All this stuff's decent. It's just like the way they addressed it was very different to the way I expected it. And now I never knew who the main character was going to be. I'm not going to pretend I did, but I actually didn't think it was going to be this guy when we started the episode. You know, when he was walking around and stuff, I thought he might have been like the fall guy. Does that make sense? So like, you always seem to get people in it that, I don't know, like he's walking around and he'd be the first one to be attacked and first one to be killed, and like he would be the one that we have the just kind of like in the Vampire Diaries, like when we see it, Stefan was speaking, he was saying his story, and then what we see in the introduction to the vampires was two people driving a car, somebody was in the road, and then obviously it jumped out and it was killed, and it was like an introduction to the vampires there. I thought like the introduction to the wolves was going to be this guy getting murdered, but no, they've done it a different way. Somebody was murdered that we didn't see. He was attacked and then he's transitioned over like that. I thought it was really good. So, I mean, I'm excited to watch this show, to be honest. Again, it's at a school, which is interesting. I would like to know the when this was released compared to the other Supernatural shows. So was this released at any point where the Vampire Diaries or the originals was out? Which one come first, you know? Because Wolfsbane, they mentioned that in this show, and obviously that's in the other one as well. And like, obviously, is it a thing in real life? I've never researched any of this stuff. I assume that everything that we watch is all made up, but they got really like similarities, same stuff. And he mentioned in this one, which we didn't really see much in the other one, but it did get mentioned when Damon he went after, I forgot his name now, Tyler's cousin or uncle, Silver. That is a weakness. That is something that can kill them, isn't it? Really interesting to see, because if this is a show dedicated to werewolves, instead of being a wooden stake, it would be some silver that could kill them, which would be really interesting. I like as well, as he said, that the wolves howl because he's signaling to the pack, either where they are, or they're afraid, or they're in a fight or something, which is really good. It insinuated there's more than one. Not just this Derek guy, not just Scott, more of them. So I wonder how many there is living in, I don't even know where they live in, actually. I have no idea where they live in, you know. I'll find out next episode, hopefully. It's not Mystic Falls, it's going to be somewhere new. So, again, man, I don't like doing the comparisons to other shows, but right now, because it's obviously a fresh blank slate to us and we've got knowledge of 300 episodes or something very similar, we do have to use some of the analogies until we fully establish the correct scenes for the brand new show. But overall, this was a great introduction. Really enjoyed it. I am going to watch episode 2 in a minute. That's how much I liked it, and hopefully guys did as well. You know, like I said, if you're new here, the videos are uploaded onto the Patreon. You can watch them in their entirety. Just click the link in the description below as the videos are uploaded. They are free, or you can go over and do a small donation, and then you can watch them a couple of weeks in advance before they do get released on the YouTube. It's up to you, no problem. Just here to enjoy your company, your views, your comments, and obviously the amazing shows you guys recommend. So thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for this introduction. Hopefully guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.